How's it going, man? You got an opinion?
I do.
Cool. Today, we're out here asking at the Arcata Plaza, what is America's most pressing issue? What's your name, sir?
My name is Ryan Moyer.
I just don't like cameras.
I could blur you out.
Can't you just do sound check?
Yeah, I could just do off the camera here. What was your name, brother?
Michael.
Michael. Nice to meet you. My name's Aaron.
I've seen you around before.
We got another person.
Brand new traveler of the world. Brand new.
All right.
America. He's gonna tell you what's
We're gonna. All right. We're gonna investigate that. All right. What's your name, sir? Oh. What was that?
Cats.
Cats?
Yeah.
Like the animal?
K-A-T-Z.
K-A-T-Z. Okay. Cool.
There's tons of issues, whether it be gender, race. At the end of the day, I think most people are closer together and more similar than we think we are. But there's people actively crippling our country in many ways. Infrastructure, education, how we interact with one another,
All right. I think we're going here.
Out of Canada, I used to do photography and silk screening and all that stuff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
This is the first of many. I'm going to be out here asking the question today, what is America's most pressing issue? I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible, and I'm not going to offer any of my opinion. I just want the people's opinion.
What do you mean by pressing?
That's up to you, brother. What do you think America's most pressing issue is?
Well, the thing is, everybody has opinions, that's what causes freedom for America. At the same time, it's not fair for each other. They're like, okay, we hire somebody and all of a sudden we're having an affair with another country or some shit.
Everyone's one color to me. There are people in Israel, so they're getting involved. America wants to get involved, and it happens all this stuff there. We have missing indigenous women that are being kidnapped and murdered here. That's what that red hand insignia. They want you to help us find someone who got kidnapped in Hamas. But Hamas in Israel, you're not gonna find it here in the United States. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, but then I'm not getting the opinion. I want to hear people's opinions and dissect them at home, you know what I mean? So I can do some investigative journalism.
What are you gonna do for us?
What do you mean for you?
My face in this. What the hell good decision you gonna do for people?
I'm trying to be out here spreading awareness for all the problems, for the people's issues. That's what I want to hear about people's problems. And
the economy has gone to it kind of started when they chased the tweakers out of Eureka, and then they come to Arcata, and then the damn legalization of marijuana cuts out a lot of the growers and other people, And so then, all you're dealing with is a college town. And these college kids, man, they be living in their cars, not even have a house. And still cops waking up people in their cars who have to be in school 8, 9 in the morning, whatever.
I would agree that the homeless epidemic is a huge problem.
It is
in America right now.
It's the homeless. It's also the college kids.
I think the explosion in our debt is by far the most pressing issue because we've already bankrupted generations of Americans, lowered our economic strength quite a bit already. There's going to be consequences to what's been done.
Massive consequences.
Massive consequences, generational consequences, and I think not only is it immoral, but it's going to damage people in the near future enough to where people who are living are going to have consequences.
It's damaging people in the present, I would say.
Absolutely. We're already experiencing the price rises of the inflation of the Biden administration, the Trump administration, the Obama administration. We can go back quite a ways, and it's been building for a long time, but it's growing exponentially, and that's a major problem for America. It's a problem for us, but it's a problem for our great grandkids. And what could be more immoral than stealing from your progeny, for stealing from the future, so you can maintain your quality of life? so you can enforce your power around the world, so you can hand out money to your friends. And our politicians who are making $100,000 a year in Congress are paying hundreds of millions of dollars for property in cash. This is a problem, and I know no one cares about politics. I've been hearing it for decades now. And I know everyone's busy and everyone's broke and trying to survive or trying to enjoy a little bit of what's left. But at some point, people have to care about what's going on, because at this point, quite frankly, I can't see how future generations aren't going to look at us as some of the worst people in human history. Barbaric in a way that's much different than what you see in like war zones or whatever, but it's barbaric in its own way.
Well, what about us? We the people, you know, what are our opinions? And like who's available,
I'm available.
who's watching.
And so are you. Thanks for watching. And here's a cool view of the plaza. Thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get back to some interviews.
People get stressed out and they come on the street and then they see us stressed out homeless people, and everybody's stressed out and they see, you know, nobody is having fun. And it's just sad. I'm just saying.
I would agree, man. What was your name again? Just first name's fine.
My name is Christopher.
Christopher?
True Blood. Everybody knows me by True Blood.
Nice to meet you, Christopher. My name's Aaron.
Pleasure, Aaron.
Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for your opinion, man.
You're gonna take over. You're gonna increase the price for everything, the living, the costing and everything, the taxes. It's insane when we're already paying the government everything we got, and all of a sudden they want more, and they're just like, okay, take over our soul. We're selling our soul. Take it. You know what I'm saying? This is literally like the reservation, and what you're taking from. It's supposed to be paradise, Jefferson State or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Every year it gets worse and worse, and we all got opinions about the system, and that's how I say it. My fucking system's fucked up because of this system. And you want to continue it, all right, by increasing the population and all these dramas and stuff. What about jobs and like all this other stuff that we're slacking on? And we're out here waiting, playing the hurry up and wait game for jobs, and you know, we only have so much. We got ambassadors, but they ain't doing nothing besides getting a paycheck. They ain't actually helping out the community or nothing. Like, you know, they want to call me sloppy T when I'm out here doing the business. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. Sometimes shit sucks, and we gotta suck it up. And here I am doing the damn things just like he is. And you know what? We gotta get. It's called freedom.
What was that?
Cats.
Cats?
Yeah.
Like the animal?
K-A-T-Z.
K-A-T-Z. Okay, cool. I like that.
Coming from Austin, Texas. And
From Austin, Texas. All right.
hitchhiked up here. And
You hitchhiked all the way here?
yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
I hitchhiked out to Minnesota, then over to Virginia, and now I decided to come over this way through Montana.
That's quite the journey, my friend. I tried to hitchhike once from LA to here, and it did not work out.
No, yeah. Once you get started hitchhiking, there's a couple rules of engagement you gotta learn. Just like smile and wave, and then you'll be on your way. Hitchhiking ain't dead.
Good to hear. Well, we're out here today asking, what is America's most pressing issue?
I wouldn't say it's America's. I'd say it's the world. I think it's just just this hunger for control that everyone has. I think it's pretty tied in with how much technology we have. All our time is taken up by all these. The only reason I'm not looking at it is because it's broken. But yeah, all our time's taken up with them and not doing what we're as creatures were meant to do.
Are you afraid of the looming reality that we are eventually going to become hybrids with technology?
Did you say aware of it?
Are you afraid of it?
Am I afraid of it? Hell yeah, I'm afraid of it. I think we're going down a slippery slope that everyone around us, anyone you ask is going to agree that technology is can be a danger. but you don't see anyone around here opposed to just the needless, just reckless advance of it.
To just touch back on the biggest problem you think America or the world is facing, you think it's the exponential growth of technology?
Yeah, I don't think we're getting enough time to adjust to it even. I think that, I don't know, there's just so many laws being made for everything, just this needless sense to have control over everyone, when all we really need is control over ourselves. This is the happiest I've felt being on the road, because all I need to worry about is, well, everything's under my control. I get my food, I get my water, I find my shelter. It's not because of some higher up that I'm getting shelter. It's because I'm finding a bush somewhere or setting up my tarp. I'm not paying taxes to own a home. I'm not worried about all these bureaucratic things. I'm worried about something that's more simple, more down to earth. I don't need to worry about frivolous things. I don't know. That's kind of a rant right there.
That's what I'm out here for, man. I want to hear all the people's rants.
Well, I'm glad I can get that out. Cause
Cool, man. Well, it's good to meet you. I'm glad you took the time to stop and give me your opinion.
I'm glad you're putting up with all of us.
Hey, man. That's what I'm here for. Did you have an opinion?
Yeah, well, I'll talk to you in a minute.
Are you good, man?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
All right. Come on. What was your name, brother?
Michael.
Michael. Nice to meet you. My name's Aaron.
What is America's most pressing issue? I mean, I understand we have homelessness, but a lot of the people around here, they do get checks so that, and they're homeless because they want to be homeless. I mean, I'm homeless because I lost a wife and I lost a house and all this stuff. This is why I'm out here. But yet I'm applying for jobs in different places, stuff that make a residency challenge, make it a difference. Because when you hear the word homeless, it gives it a stigma, like you're a loser, you're a drug addict, or you're just a thief, like that.
Yeah. There is a negative stigma with the word homeless, right?
But I'm trying to make a change for myself. I mean, at least I get there and I go and apply for jobs and stuff like that. And trying to make it, get rid of this challenge to a different level. Because there's no sense of looking dirty and you have to be like this, like that. Oh, feel sorry for me, give me $1. There's no sense in that. Yeah. What are you gonna do? You spend on fentanyl, or spend on drugs or whatever and shit like that. I understand. Yeah, I drink, but at least I go eat first. Anything. Yeah. Next question.
I'm just asking one question today. I want to hear people's opinions on America's problems. What they think the most pressing issue is for them, and that's all I'm doing out here today.
Okay, I got an answer. Why should America get involved in other people's political wars? And when they're having, I say racial boundaries. Everyone's one color to me. That there are people in Israel so that are getting involved, and America wants to get involved, and it happens all this stuff there. We have missing indigenous women that are being kidnapped and murdered here. That's what that red hand insignia, they want you to, help us find someone who got kidnapped in Hamas. But Hamas in Israel, you're not going to find it here in the United States. That's how I look at it. It's like, they're posting flowers all over town. I have no racial issues against anyone else, but...
So maybe we should concern ourselves with our internal issues before we concern ourselves with external issues.
Exactly.
All right, we're out here at the Arcata Plaza, and I'm asking the question today, what is America's most pressing issue? What's your name?
My name is Jason. Okay.
Jason.
I took a second to think about this. Our most pressing issue is I don't have a problem with rich people. I have a problem with extremely wealthy people that are clearly not good people. So they tell...
Can I just ask one thing? How do you decipher who's the good person and who's the bad person?
All right, well...
With money.
Okay, past a certain amount of money...
The amount that they spend on philanthropy, or... Okay, I'm just gonna let you continue.
Okay, so there's a certain tax bracket where you're a millionaire, right? Millionaire is not the problem. All the news companies in the entire United States owned by a handful of companies. They paint people as good or bad. That's, they're the news. They can do that. But 71% of the pollution is done, and like globally, by a small handful of companies. They say we need to recycle. That is not the issue. And like, they go by many different names. The super wealthy, oligarchs in different countries, kings. There's old money and there's new money.
BlackRock.
Yes, BlackRock is a huge one. So they teach us in school all these events. And the books we read in school are actually paid for by the Rockefeller family. Not that I have any problem with them, but that's old money. You can follow all the royal families, see who's still ruling today. There's still a queen in England. Like, nothing's really changed. They just say that, it's, what do you call it? Capitalism. It's just capitalism now. But it's not. There's a huge wealth divide. They're destroying the planet. Like, they'll say it's our fault, we're not recycling enough. Go electric, get electric vehicles, which actually take much more resources. But at the end of the day, they're killing many people. Like, death is a natural part of life, genocide is not. So
I would agree.
And it's very clear that there is a small handful of people running the world, and they'll try to paint it as, oh, that man's crazy. He's trying to create a class, or like, he's trying to create a divide. They are actually manufacturing a lot of the issues in society. I'm not saying there's no racism or anything, but there's tons of issues, whether it be gender, race. At the end of the day, I think most people are closer together and more similar than we think we are. But there's people actively crippling our country in many ways. Infrastructure, education, how we interact with one another, And so, like, take Kentucky, for instance. They're last in education.
I urinated on sloppy tea because you made me do it.
No, we're having...
Sorry, excuse us.
But so Kentucky's last in education and first in welfare, state welfare, And but Mitch McConnell is the Senate majority leader for the Republican Party, and he preaches against people being on welfare. But his state is the highest receiving state for welfare and the lowest in education. So I'm just, there's people actively destroying the country. I'm not saying whether it's political or not. There's people on both sides taking money from people that we cannot see where the money comes from, because politicians are able to accept black money from campaign.
I think that's a problem too, is that we can't pick sides. There's no sides. It's not sides, and that's what they've pitted us into sides. They've put us into boxes and made us think they're sides.
Literally, watch the news. They're saying you have to pick a side. No, it's not a side. The sides are already determined. It's literally the super wealthy us since the beginning of time. Kings have been doing it. Like, you can go all the way back. Jesus was killed by the bankers. We're not even talking religion here. That's just what the story said. So, take that as you will. We're all the same out here. Look at all of us. None of us are the ones fucking the country up.
Amen.
Amen. God bless everyone.
Thank you for taking the time to come back and give me your opinion, man. I really appreciate it.
You guys have a great day.
Have a good one.
Do you know what? It sucks because they don't even know what a green thumb is, and overpricing everything, especially a joint, and it's not even a joint. Half of it is a crutch. Like, okay, what a sucker. The system.
I hear you, man. Well, thank you for your time, dude. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. Thomas James Holloway.
Thomas James Holloway, everyone.
And the prices of things, they say, go up. The actual truth is the value of our dollar goes down.
I hear that, man.
Yes, sir.
It's all right.
Let's get high.
Nice to meet you, man.
What's up, bro?
I'm out here just getting people's opinions. So I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, man.
And I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my silly little video. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification for more, so I can get out there and make some more content like this for you guys.
Presidency of the White House was also invaded. It just would not be a great look for the whole Cold War. Like, they would be losing their shit. That's all I'm saying.